Hi, this is Mimi, and this is Tarot Cards for Humanity. This will cover Saturday the 17th, which is today, and Sunday the 18th, which is tomorrow, of September. I'm going to do the Tetragrammaton to start it off, or just the part of the Tetragrammaton to start it off and see where our energies need to be focused, and then we will take a look at each of the days individually, look at the astrological aspects, and also have a look at a 3-card pull to see what the energies are for Saturday and for Sunday, what we should be focusing on. So first and foremost, hopefully you had a wonderful full moon lunar eclipse. I don't know about you, but man, that was some heavy energy. And then we had a rainfall, big thunder storm today. It's almost like it was like build up, pressure, then release. So you might be feeling a lot, especially if you are a Pisces or you have Pisces in your sign. I happen to have a moon in Pisces and Chiron in Pisces too, and this is a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Lots and lots of activity right now. Okay, so get started here. Using the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite-Smith old school version with a tartan background. Right. So looking firstly at the astrological aspects for today, September the 17th. In the early morning hours, Uranus and Mars are trine. And then later in the day, or a little bit later than that, the moon will be opposing right around that time, with Jupiter at 2:07. So 2:07 a.m. So you might have like a desire to expand your horizons, particularly later in the day, but the whole day is going to feel like, well, it's like this. With the moon, basically it's square to Pluto, and then it's in Aries and is trine with Sagittarius. So you're going to go through like a bunch of emotions. You might feel in dreamland a little bit spacey, maybe a little tired this morning. And then by the afternoon, when the moon is in Aries and trine Saturn in Sagittarius, trine is a very good aspect, you might feel motivated to learn something new. You might want to take on a new craft. You might want to read a book you've been thinking of reading, and this is a great time to do it. And then by the end of the day, because of this up and down upheaval, you're going to feel, definitely going to feel exhausted, ready to go to sleep. On Sunday, that's tomorrow, because of the way the moon is aspected to Venus, and because it is aspected fairly positively with Uranus, you might feel, well, it's actually not, sorry, it is opposing Venus, and then it's opposing Uranus and opposing Venus at a certain point during the day. And what you might feel is though someone that you love, very likely your partner, is going to tick you off. You might feel, if you can avoid that person today, if you can avoid an argument, do, because it's like anything could set you off. And this would be, not today, I'm sorry, this would be Sunday. Let's see. Also, if you're feeling sensitive, then that is the reason. Like, so for example, if you're feeling like you're ignored or you're not loved, remember that you're extra sensitive because the moon is aspected to Venus and it's opposing Venus, and all this activity in Pisces, and just that eclipse is just like reset. Then it trines with Mars later in the day, and that could help your positivity. This is Sunday again. And then at a certain point in the day when the moon goes void, it'll be in the evening actually, If you did get into an argument, or you decide to get into an argument, at that point it will have blown off. So try to keep a positive attitude on Sunday. It's probably not going to be the most positive day, but give it a shot. And then on Saturday today, feel motivated this afternoon to, you know, if you feel, the evening actually, if you feel like starting a new book or learning a new course of action, new course of study, if you want to learn a new skill, maybe a new divination skill, who knows? Maybe you'll learn how to talk. I don't know how, apparently. Then it would be a good time to do that today, as the moon in Aries are trying with Saturn and in Sagittarius, and that's a very positive aspect for mental expansion. All right, enough with the talk. Let's get on with Tetragrammaton. Absolute, Yetzirah, Bria, Asya. So let's see where we are. We're looking for the Fool. This is that old school deck. I swear these are going to get better one of these days. We are not in absolute. That's the land of fire, purpose, focus, action, movement, and spirituality. Now we're looking in Bria, the land of emotions, intuitiveness, and it would probably be likely that we would be somewhere around here or have some pull in this area just because of the way things are aspected astrologically. The full moon, eclipse, in Pisces, that's a whole lot of water. So, but we're not in there, we're not in Bria. Moving on to Yetzirah. That's logic, rationale, communications, we're not in there. So now we're on to Asya. This is physical world. Anything that's been manifested in Malkuth. This would be finances, health, your stuff and things. So we're obviously in here somewhere. Let's see what position we appear as. We're in reverse and we're in Asya. So what I'm getting from this is that we have the idea in our head. Can you see that? In reverse. We have sort of the negative aspects of the novice. So normally when the Fool is in an upright position, it's wonderful. You're a wide-eyed young person who's young in thought, open-minded, ready for anything, ready to learn. In reverse, you take on some of the negative aspects of somebody who's young or new to something. So in this case, this would be hastiness. What else? Arrogance. A sense that you know it all. A sense that you've already got it covered. Where there might need to be temperance and where there might need to be caution. So as it relates to finances, your stuff, your things, your car, your home, your health, your body, don't be hasty with things. Don't go bungee jumping today or tomorrow, for that matter. Also, you know, take care of what you got at home. Don't assume everything's going to be okay. Don't assume that you're invincible. Okay? So take care of yourself and use caution and temperance in your actions today. Alright, so that's the energies for the next 2 days that we need to focus on. Don't be hasty. Use logic, use caution, and keep your head on straight. No bungee jumping. No matter how much you want to. Now we're going to do Saturday and Sunday. What do we need to have a look at for Saturday? Here we go. Oh, that's great. So, let's see. the sun is basically what we have here is fire all around. So something's going to happen today that is very positive. Everything's in an upright position. You have strength, and you have the Four of Wands, which is like happiness and home. And those two cards, as positive as they are actually flanking the sun, which is arguably one of the most positive cards in the deck, in the Rider-Waite deck, at least. I think this is great for Saturday. I mean, for today, that means whatever you plan to invest your time in today, it's going to be something that is healthy. It's going to improve and expand your mind. You're going to find joy in your coupling with people today, in your visiting with people today. If you have plans, if you have something social you're going to be doing, it'll be wonderful, because there's very, very positive cards here. Fire is the highest element, and it is, again, these cards are strength, which is wonderful. You're going to use your self-control. You're going to use your inner strength and your spiritual strength. Over here, this is sun, which is just positive, joy. And then here, the Four of Wands is wonderful as well, because that's also fire. And it's basically saying that today, on Saturday, you're going to enjoy wonderful times with friends. So that's really great. I'm very happy for that. That should be wonderful. So I hope you have a great day planned today. And let's carry on for Sunday. What can we look at on Sunday? Remember Sunday, they were saying that sparks could fly. We don't have the best aspects with Uranus and with Venus and the moon, so you may be tempted to get into a fight tomorrow and try to avoid it. May not be a great day to socialize with someone that you care about, because if you're feeling at all neglected or in love, or something's unfair, you're going to pick a fight, or they will. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have Justice in its upright position. Oops. Justice in its upright position, which is air. Its a sign is Libra, and its element is air. I don't think it has. Oh yes, Venus is its planetary assignment. So as it relates to love, whatever it is you're feeling on this day is tomorrow, meaning is just. In other words, if you're feeling like you're neglected, in other words, whatever you're wanting to argue about tomorrow, you're just in that argument. You're right, and you're just in that argument. And you're also flanked by the element of fire. All of this is air. It is being fed by fire, and we know fire definitely and air like each other. So over here we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is basically saying don't start an argument. Don't start something that will require a lot of your investment emotionally and spiritually. This is tomorrow. Things are not, astrologically, things are not well aspected for it anyway. We already know that you're just, so try to take comfort in the fact that you are right, and that there will be a time when you can address this. The Wheel of Fortune is another card that is ruled by fire and by Mars, the war god. And the Wheel of Fortune is wonderful. So you could, I mean, basically, with these two being major arcanas, being that you're just with something, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's very possible that if you do decide to engage in an argument tomorrow, it could be life-changing. If you decide to engage, in other words, if you decide not to engage in it, you will have avoided a lot of emotional and spiritual and just exhausting effort on your part. But if you do engage in it, whatever it is, it could change your life. And man, with the eclipse, stuff's changing. So just bear that in mind. If you're not ready to move out yet, don't start that argument. If you've had it, you're justified, and make that move or do whatever it is you need to do to get life going in the direction it's supposed to. Okay? Alright, so that is Saturday and Sunday. Thanks very much for your patience and the ums. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Take care.